Hi, hello everybody.
Hey everyone, happy Friday.
Woo woo Friday. Hi everybody. Hey Sister Shireen.
Hey Sister Shakila, how are you on this Friday?
I
Well, you happy because it's
listen.
Friday.
Listen. You got to be happy every day, okay? Every single
I
day.
know
We
that's right.
happy around here.
I
Hi
know that's right.
everybody. Blow up the comments so we can see who's in here.
Yes,
Happy
yes,
Friday. Welcome to our Hope City Kids eChurch Live Bible study. We are going on our 6th week. We have been doing this for 6 weeks now. Like, I'm
you,
excited. We have been doing this for 6 weeks now. Like,
for real. It don't even seem like that. It don't
right.
seem like it's been 6 weeks.
Time has been flying. Like, I think everybody
Mm,
can agree with me when I say that time has been flying. So I'm
yes,
so excited for tonight. We have a very, very special guest on tonight. And we have a very, very significant topic that we are going to be talking about tonight. Let's blow up the comments. I want to see y'all in the comments. We have about 7 people on. Yes, we have about 7 people on, I believe, that I can see so far.
yes.
So, again, welcome to our Friday night, 7 p.m. Hope City Kids live eChurch. I'm so, so, so excited for tonight. Again, we have
Yes.
a very special guest with us tonight, and we're talking about a specific topic that um, it's very, very, very important. That I
Yes.
believe, especially for our young people today, Shireen, I just feel like this is so important and this needs to be talked about more. I feel
I
like
agree.
when we were in elementary school and they would have the people come and they would tell you about different ways to, like defend yourself, and everything. So
Yeah.
I pretty much gave it away. So
Yeah.
we're going to be talking about conflict versus bullying. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Conflict versus bullying. And I'm so excited for this topic because I just feel as if this topic is very important to our young kids because Shireen, we have kids out here that don't even know how to stand up for this themselves, or they don't know the difference between conflict and bullying. So I think this
True.
is important for us to talk about, and also to kind of like instill in kids how to handle conflict and how to handle bullying. So
I agree.
with that being said, who do we have in the comments tonight? Who do we have in the comments?
Sister Benita Smith. Hey, Sister Benita Smith.
Hey.
We have
Oh,
Bridget
Pastor
Battles in the.
Battles. Yes.
Yes.
Bridget Battles, how are you?
Happy
So
Friday,
we're just
ladies. Mhm.
seeing everybody that's coming in. I don't know if uh any of our HC children are on. I'm sure they are watching. So hello to all of you and a lot of the parents. Shout out to all of the parents who are
Yes.
continuously supporting our young people on tonight. There's Pastor Washington. How are you?
Hey,
Hi.
hey, Pastor.
So I'm so, so, so excited for this topic. So why don't we just go ahead and jump into our guests? Let's
Yes.
let's let's bring in our guests. Shireen, would you like to bring in our guests? Let's bring her on.
Yes.
Hi.
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 Hey,
How
Hi.
are
sweetie.
you?
Good.
You good? Okay, you doing good today?
Yes.
How was school?
Um. Good
It
and
was
kind
it was
of
okay.
bad. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So tonight our special guest is Zoni Glenn. This the brother of the brother of Zaire Glenn. She was on with us last week. We're so appreciative of her and her time, and she even sang for us, like Shireen. She
I
sang
know.
for us. Who else
I
is
know.
watching?
Yes.
Jace, how are you, Jace? Thank you for
Hey.
watching. Yes, our Hope City kids are coming in strong. Okay, y'all coming in strong
Yes.
tonight. So
Yes.
Zoni is here to talk with us about bullying. And one of the things that I can say is that, or share with you all, is that he has had experience with bullying. So I felt that he was
Mm.
the perfect person. Not that any other kids don't deal with bullying, but I felt that he was very, very important to bring on with us so that he can share his experience with bullying. And that way we can break down the different types of bullying, whether it's physical or it's verbal or social or it's cyberbullying. So, Zoni, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am 9. My name is Zoni, and I actually go in karate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He got some moves going on. Okay. So, Zoni, how long have you been in karate?
It's been a long while right now. So
Maybe some
like,
months.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. How do you like karate?
it's really good. I actually like it.
Okay.
And it
That's
actually
good.
helps me when a bully tries to fight me and I can
Mm-hmm.
actually get back.
Yeah. Yes. Now, I listen. I'm not telling y'all to hit nobody, but listen, I believe in defending yourself. So I'm glad that you're in
Yes.
karate and you're taking the lessons so that you can learn to defend yourself. I think that's really, really awesome. So Zoni has shared with us that he's, very comfortable with talking about the specific topics because we have children out here that don't even speak up. Whether it's the bullying happening to them or whether it's happening to someone else that they know, they're not really speaking up because they're either fearful of speaking up or they're being threatened, whatever the
Mm-hmm.
case may be, they're not, or they don't have the confidence to speak up. So I really want to salute you, Zoni, for actually coming on and being able to share your experience with us. I think that's very, very, very brave of you. So I'm very proud of you for that. So
Yes.
we have something a little different, I think, that you guys will like for tonight. Usually, we would tell the adults to take notes. So we have something for the kids tonight
To
for
take
you all
notes.
to take notes on. So we have some slides in here. So let's just start with the different types of bullying. So we have a slide here that's going to show you different types of bullying. So the different types are physical, verbal, social, and cyberbullying. Okay, so everyone knows about physical bullying. That means pushing or, hitting or kicking, things of that sort. Now, the next two are two that people tend to get confused about because they think that, oh, because it says verbal and it says social, that those are the same exact things, and which in reality, they're somewhat different in a way. So let's pretty much start with verbal. So verbal is name calling, insults, teasing, and intimidation. So that's a little definition, or just a breakdown of what verbal bullying is. And then we have social. Social bullying is spreading of rumors, embarrassment in public, or leaving someone out on purpose. Now, I know somebody's probably like, oh, well, that seems like the same thing. The word is similar, but the meaning is very, very much so different. So I think that even along with cyberbullying is, of course, with the internet. Shireen,
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of people,
Yeah.
cyberbully, through the internet, whether it's shady posts or, leaking information, things of that
Yes.
sort. So those are the different types of bullying that we have. So, Zoni, I want you to share a little bit with us with the type of bullying that you've experienced out of those four.
Well, basically it's social
Okay.
because every single time I go in school
Mm-hmm.
after Corona comes around, all I hear is names, mean things, and
Mm-hmm.
calling names, and all that stuff is just frustrating
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm.
you have to go in that drama and save somebody else
Mm-hmm.
to stop the fight.
Right.
And the thing about me, I like helping and I like protecting people. But the thing is, it's just it's hard because you're the one who has to protect, and it just makes you cry a little bit because
Mm-hmm.
hurts. And you know how when you cry in a private room and you just feel something in your belly that someone's talking to you, and that's God. And yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's really, really good. And I'm glad that
Yeah.
you're one of those that is able to speak up for others, and also in having to defend yourself. So that's really, really brave of you. So I appreciate you for looking out for others, because to be honest, everyone that's watching, and Shireen, they don't really have a voice. It's not really too many
No.
children out here that have the strength, or the confidence to speak up when it's time to speak up, or when they're being asked later on after whatever it is happens. They really don't
Yeah.
have the strength, or the courage to speak up, just so that the bullying can stop. So that was very, very good. So let's jump into let's see who we have in the comments first. Okay, so we have Pastor Washington. He said, "You feel something in your belly, and that's God. Come on, young man." Okay, Sister Yvonne said, "Wow." Okay, we have
Yeah.
a few other HC kids that are watching. Naja is watching. I hope I'm saying that
Prayer.
correctly. And Prayer is watching. Yes. So
Yes.
shout out to y'all. Okay, we're in here strong. Okay.
Yes.
So let's well, let me redirect for a second. Shireen,
Yes.
what did you think about that? Like, just hearing what he shared, what did you think about that?
I mean, young man, you're very strong and confident, and I'm glad that you're talking about this. I just feel that now, granted, all right, I'm 40. I don't care about telling my age. Bullying back in the day was calling somebody, okay, you ugly, okay, you ugly. Okay. It was never, well, then social media was, yeah, it wasn't, nothing like that. But parents was, involved saying, okay, well, the kids shouldn't be, you know, calling each other names and everything. And they would, resolve the issue right then and there. Times has changed because,
Yes.
like you said, you have social media, you
Mhm.
have more, and then when it's bullying, is more than one person. It's not just one person. You got a
Mhm.
group of people, and then they, with cell phones and everything, they're filming stuff, or oh,
Yes.
look how they do this,
Mhm.
and look how they do that, instead of just saying, hey man, what's going on, or if it's a girl, just let's be friends, let's play, let's study, let's do this.
Yeah.
Because what kind of breaks my heart,
Mhm.
knowing that he's 9,
Yeah.
back in the day, I, I don't remember kids talking about suicide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you have 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, and 10-year-olds
Mm.
talking about suicide and committing it.
Mm.
Now, I was outside playing with my bop it. Look, we ain't had time to be, worrying about this type of stuff. And it's sad. And I know it's different
Mhm.
times. I know it's more digital, more technology
Yeah.
stuff, but I just say the only advice I can give you, young man, whatever happened, tell your parents, your
Mhm.
cousins, tell any adults, even if you belong to a church, tell your pastor,
Mhm.
because it has to stop. A lot of kids don't want to talk about it,
Mm.
and it builds up inside of them, and then they get certain things running in their mind. So,
Mhm.
um, keep doing your karate. If you that's you say you're having fun with that, and keep continuing to do it excellent in school, and whatever have tell your parents and your sister. You have a big sister over there, you know. You got cousin Shaquilla on the line. Look, you got to call somebody. Look, but it's just that can we all just get along? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
It
I,
shouldn't.
I I agree with that. I agree with that. Like, seriously, like, can we all just get along? Who else do we have in the
Yeah.
comments? Hi, Jewel.
Hey, Jules, how are
Hi.
you?
Okay, so
Yeah.
for starters, thank you for sharing that, because you pretty much kind of like took some of the words out of my mouth. Because I just to share a little bit about me. I'm not 9, but I've never been bullied. I've never been bullied before, but I have seen other people, and I've always been that person to stand up for that person. Whether
Mm-hmm.
people thought that I was being aggressive, or whatever the case may be, I was just never the one to sit there and just see somebody bully another person. So I
Yeah.
think that with teaching, young children, whether it's they're going into karate, or some type of defense class, that's also good as well, especially if you don't, come from a background, a family that'll, go to war for you. But
Exactly.
we do that over here. But everybody has to learn in their own way. You can't just be like, oh, get them, like, go fight them. Some people,
Yeah.
their mental state is a little different, because not people are just like, oh, well, I automatically know how to defend myself. Not everybody's
Mm-hmm.
like that. Some people are like, oh, well,
No.
I really don't like the idea of fighting. I don't really like the idea of defending myself. So with some people, it um comes a little harder, and it comes, with patience, and it comes with time. So that
Yes.
was actually, a good point. So let's go over to another one of our slides that we have. And this one pretty
Mm-hmm.
much breaks down between conflict and bullying. So let's look at conflict. I think that conflict, or I believe that conflict is very important when it comes to talking about this specific topic, because there's a major difference, between conflict and bullying. So a couple of things are a disagreement or difference of opinion, which we see that a lot. We have some
Yeah.
people that if they don't agree with you, they're automatically not your friend anymore. Or if they don't agree with you, they feel like you have some type of higher power than what they do, when all you're really saying
Mm-hmm.
is that we have a difference in opinion, but we can still respect each other.
Exactly.
Another one is an inevitable part of group dynamics, equal power between those involved, because we have some people that just feel like they have so much power over the next person. And it's just like what you said, Shireen, like, why can't we all get along? Why can't we
Yeah.
all hold some type of power and still get along? Why do we have to try to fight each other with, where we are in life? Like, that's not,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
kind of like a rich person and a poor person type of, situation. The rich person feels like they have more power over the person that is not as wealthy as them. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one of them. Usually an isolated incident, or it is very, very occasional. And then last one is all involved make an effort to resolve the situation. So
Yes.
this is kind of like what a lot of people will call conflict resolution,
Mm-hmm.
or some people use the term conflict management. And I think that's very important for us to have when we come up on, situations where that we have to resolve. Because I
Yes.
don't believe in, running from situations. I believe in let's handle it, the best way, so that we're on the same page at the end of the day. So
Exactly.
yeah, like I don't know if anyone else in the comments, if any of you guys agree or not, some of the older or some of the teens that are in the comments, if drop some comments in there to let me know that you all agree with that. I believe in dealing with situations. We're not going to sweep it under the rug. We're not going to act like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
We're not going to act like we didn't just see you push that little girl, but
Exactly.
we're going to deal
Exactly.
with it. We're going to deal with it. So back to you, Zoni. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to sit down with another individual that was around your age or maybe older, and you guys talked out a situation?
Yes, a lot of times. And yeah.
Okay. How did that go? Like, what was the turnout? Was it
Well,
good or was it bad?
well, it was bad and
Mm-hmm.
good in a way, cause like you try to talk to them, but they are so mad that they don't listen to you. So you're gonna have to like say, "Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that, and I didn't mean to like hurt you or something." And they will say that to you, and you will be mad too. But you're
Mm-hmm.
still gonna have to say sorry to them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I,
and I forgive you or something.
Yeah. It's so funny that you mentioned that, because I was just about saying that, like, we have to be quick to, forgive. Who wants to hold a grudge? who wants to, walk around and just have that burden on their shoulders, and be so absent-minded, to other people's feelings. So I wanted to throw a scripture in there. I actually have two. We have two. And the first one is Leviticus. So it says, "You shall not take vengeance or bear a grudge against the sons of your own people, but you shall love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord." Like he pretty much opened up for us to give them that scripture, Shireen. Like he pretty much said it out of his mouth, pretty much of going of the angle of not holding a grudge. I don't believe in, and I think Zoni and Shireen, you can agree with me with, not holding grudges against people. That's like a way of unhappiness. Like who wants to do that? Who wants to hold a grudge and, not forgive people? I'm all for forgiving. How about y'all? I'm all for forgiving.
Yeah, because life too short.
Yes.
We working it out.
Yeah, even the worst thing, I'm all for forgiving. I'm just, listen, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna say your side, we're gonna say my side, and we're gonna keep it moving. So
exactly.
So Zoni, another question that I have is, what would you say to, or what advice would you give to others that may be watching and, haven't spoken up, or maybe just some type of insight as to how you deal with a bully, like from your perspective? It's not going to be, a right or wrong answer, but from your perspective, how do you feel that you should deal with a bully?
Well, first I talk to God, and then second I talk to them.
Okay.
So basically, you got to talk to God about what you're going to say, how you're going to say it.
Mm.
And then second, you got to talk to the person that, like, you got to believe in you or something. And your friends have to, well, not your friends, but like your bullies have to believe in you, that you're not actually mean or anything, and trying to help you or something. And what people are trying to do is trying to go in your head and trying to make you go, like, be mad or something. And a lot of games, like name calling, they call you trash, you're mean, you're all that. Just don't listen to them. Just say, good job. Don't be mean back. See, like, one day I talked with my dad, and my dad said, don't listen to the people that are mean and trying to go in your head. And I actually listened to that, and that actually happened. So now I'm trying to tell y'all, don't go in a situation that's actually bad for you. And yeah.
Okay. We got some good pointers there.
Okay.
That was good. That was good. One of the things that I did like that he said was, don't listen to them, because we can get caught in the crowd. We can hear something, and the way that our mind thinks will shift into, well, is that really true? Like, and then we're all in the mirror and we're like, wait a minute, am I really, ugly? Like, am I what this person is saying that I am? That's the question that, people tend to ask. And it just breeds. And Zoni, one of the things that I'm going to share with you is that our pastor, he teaches us that all the time about planting seeds, and Shireen, you can attest to this as well, that's a negative seed that is planted. You don't realize what is, what a person is planting, in your life. So I totally agree. So let's go to the comments and let's see who we all have in there. Okay, so I see we have Janae in there. Hi. Okay, so we have, It's Facebook. Log on to YouTube. Okay, yes. So if you guys are not really seeing the live that well, you guys can go on YouTube as well so that you can see it very, very clearly. So if you're watching and it's not good on Facebook, go over to YouTube. So that was one of the things that I like that he said, not listening to other people, because we listen to what they're saying and then we think and then we accept, which means, and what I mean by accepting is we'll accept what they're saying by just thinking in our head, like, am I really that way? Am I really mean? And then we'll go into asking other people, am I mean? Do I come off mean? Which that's not a terrible question to ask, because
Mm-hmm.
you never know how people see you. And I'm
Exactly.
very big on how people see me. Now I wasn't before, transparent moment. I wasn't before. I wasn't really big on how people, saw me. But now, as I got older, it's very different now. It's very different. You want people to see you in a good light. You want people to see you, better than what you were before. So I agree with that 100%. So everybody that's on here, all of our HC kids, take his advice. Don't listen to what anybody is saying, whether, if it's negative, just don't
Yeah.
listen to what they're saying.
Yeah.
So let's go over to our last slide when it comes to conflict versus bullying. And it's actually this slide. Okay. So with bullying, these are just some key points that we put together as far as bullying. So it's based on an imbalance of power. It causes the intent to harm, but on purpose. It happens repeatedly. It's a serious situation and it causes physical or emotional harm, which Zoni was sharing that with us when he talked about you cry pretty much when you're in a situation that is not healthy or not beneficial to yourself. And it says does not stop when asked. This is something that's very, very important, because we'll pretty much talk a bully head off, especially if they're not listening. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we'll ask them to stop, and if they don't stop, then we take the next step, which is should always be reported. So
Yeah.
let me come back. So Zoni, have you ever been in a situation where I think you pretty much already touched on this about a bullying not really listening to you, when, especially if you ask them to stop. So what happens when, or what would you do per se if a situation occurred where a bully was bullying you and you came to them and you asked them to stop, politely, and it still kept going on? What do you feel would be your next step?
Well, if they're not stopping,
Mm-hmm.
I would just walk away or say, look, don't be that mean to them. Just walk away. If
Mm-hmm.
you want to say something to me, just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Or just tell the teacher or your parents.
Okay.
Either. But
Okay.
I'll rather just say that because they sometimes go overboard and,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, being physical
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. So I think that for, Shireen, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
when it comes to bullying, and Zoni, you can also correct me if I'm wrong, but it's kind of like in stages. The way that I've seen, bully happen, it kind of happens in stages. It'll go from the verbal abuse, and the social, and then it turns into cyber bullying, and then it goes into the
Physical.
physical. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's almost like it happens in stages, if not just one, because you'll have some people out here that only do mild bullying, and what I mean by mild bullying is they'll just stick to one, whether it's just
Yeah.
physical, or it's just verbal, or just social, or just cyberbullying. So I
Yeah.
pretty much think that, for the majority of people, it happens in stages. It kind of like goes up like a tier, until that bully is pretty much satisfied. So I want to create like a scenario pretty much, and I want you guys in the comments, I want you to let me know in the comments what you would do when you have to stand up against a bully. So what happens, Zoni, if a bully comes up to you, and now, with you being in karate and everything, how would you, defend yourself? Would you still use the verbal tactic, or would you use the physical defense tactic? How would you handle that?
Well, I would just step back. If they hit first, I will hit second.
Okay.
So you won't get blamed on that much.
Okay.
Especially your moms, they won't actually blame you because
Mhm.
you hit second.
Mhm.
And probably all y'all know that because yeah. And what I do is just say, hey, get back. Don't, no,
Mhm.
don't get closer to me or I will get consequence, yeah, to
Okay.
you. And I don't really do that much when
Okay.
they get closer to you.
Okay. Okay. That works. Listen,
Yes.
I'll take from that. So who do we have in the comments? So let us know in the comments how you would deal, when it comes to bullying. I know we have some of our teen, like in the teen bracket. I know we have some of you guys in the comments too that are watching. So we want to see your comments. We want to know how you would deal in this specific situation, if you were to come up against a bullying. Shireen, do you have any questions for him?
I guess, and that's if he wants to answer. Have how's going to school now? Like, has the bullying stopped? Is everything just, good now?
I mean, it's stopped. It's just hard for the teachers to go in
Mhm.
viral Zooms and all that. Because some of
Uh,
the kids draw on the board, and
ooh,
especially all this corona is stopped. So, like,
okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's
Okay,
good.
that was good. They don't, have a place, to pretty much do the bullying when it comes to the physical aspect of it. And one of the things that I was sitting here and I was thinking about was, when it came to bullying, is
Hmm.
the kids that are actually the bullies, what they have to deal with at home. It's amazing, how, we can just see a person, but we never know what
Hmm.
they're dealing with when it comes to home. So we have a comment from Sister Benita, and it said, bullies are unfortunately just like animals. They can sense your fear. They will test you to see how you respond. Stand firm, show them you are not afraid. Even if you are, then tell an adult. Okay.
That's good right there.
Who else do we have?
Pastor
Okay,
Cam
Pastor
says
said
great tip.
great tips. Okay. Who else? Okay, Jules' oldest daughter is here. She said, I'm sorry that happens to you. Nobody deserves that. So that comment was for you, Zoni. So you have some
Yes.
support in here. Michelle
This one.
Jackson, she says, hey family. Hi. Hi, Michelle. Prayer
And
is on here as well. That's one of Jules' daughters. She said, do not let them get to you. That's really good. Don't let
exactly.
them, get to you. So as far as, like I was saying before, we never know with bullies, what they deal with or what they have to deal with when they go home. Some
Yeah.
people, it's like a generational thing. They've seen somebody, do that, whether it was somebody in
Yeah.
their family or whether it's one of their friends, something that somebody put them up to, or they just seen the power that came the negative power at that came with being a bully, you know. And some
Yeah.
people don't recognize themselves as a bully. They just think that they're just picking, or they think it's cool, you know. That's what, you know, people
Yeah.
these days think it is. They think it's cool. So
And also
definitely.
too, they
Mm-hmm.
could be the bulliers could be being bullied by somebody, like you said, at
Yeah.
home. They could be bullied by the parents, or somebody could
Mm-hmm.
be beating on them. You don't know what anybody's home life is like.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
when they come to school, they lash out
Mm-hmm.
on individuals that they feel like they can pick on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. That's actually a great point, Shireen, because I myself, you know, like I said, I've never been bullied before, but I have stood up for people that have been bullied before. And I used to be a teacher's assistant, and in schools, like I would volunteer to be a TA for teachers that were, you know, pretty much adults, like, you know, older than me, like in their
Yeah.
50s, you know, or in their 60s and stuff. And they don't have, you know, the strength to, you know, kind of deal with the type of children they were dealing with in the classroom, you know. So I've always, the way I've handled it was to approach them, but to approach them with kindness, you know, to approach them with love. Because what a lot of bullies, you know, what they do is they see that they're receiving love from somewhere, and then that kind of like breaks them down on the inside, and it makes them rethink on their actions. Like some people, they don't get love at all, and that's all that they're looking for, you know. So they think by being mean to people that that's where they're going to get some type of substitute, that's going to substitute that love for something. It's going to love, they think that power is the substitute for love.
Yes.
And
And
I see it so differently, you know. I approach them with love, I approach them with kindness, you know, to show them a different way, to show them a different path, because everybody can change, you know. I
yeah.
firmly believe that everybody can change. Let's see who we have in the comments. I see you guys are blowing up these comments. Okay,
Um,
Michelle said keep your head up always. She said kill them with kindness. Pastor Washington said, this is a great conversation, even for adults. The same pattern continues among adults as well. We can all gain from tonight's conversation. Yes,
yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Michelle said, just smile. Yes. And, you know, love is love. Like I was saying, everybody can change, you know. So
Yes.
even if there is someone that is dealing with being bullied, or someone that is, you know, doing the bully, you know, love conquers all.
Exactly. 'Cause people
Love
people want to
conquers
try.
all.
That's true, because people always want to try to get you out of your character.
Yeah.
They will try to keep pushing that button, and you know
Mhm.
what?
Yeah.
Don't let them.
Love conquers all. You know, if you're gonna
Exactly.
fight with anything, fight with love. Like that's one of the things that I can give, you know, as an advice tactic. You know, fight with love. You know, love wins, love conquers all. I feel that we can all pour out a lot more love these days, instead of, you know, feeding into it, you know, with negativity. And like I was saying before, that one of the things that our pastor teaches us, Zoni, is not to plant negative seeds, you know, whether it's,
Hmm.
you know, gossip, you know, whether it's just something small. Like it can be something so small. It can be, and I'll give you an example. It could be something like, oh, why he wearing them pants today? Them pants don't look good on him. Negative. You know,
Yeah.
it's a negative. And then it's even worse if you say it to the person's face, you know. So I definitely believe in now, you know, with the children that's coming up these days, to, you know, plant positive seeds in them, you know, so that they can go off and they'll do the same exact thing. You know,
Exactly.
let's, you know, pass on, you know, being nice, pass on being loved, and loving on other people, you know, especially when it comes to our enemies. So let's see what else do we have. Okay. Sister Benita says, show them the God in you. Yes. Yes. Show them the God in you. Okay. Who
Yes.
else do we have on here?
And
That's it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. So we looked at our two scriptures that we had, and Michelle Jackson said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. That's one of my favorite sayings. Like, if you don't have nothing nice to say, and let's be totally transparent. Even with Pastor saying this is a great conversation even for adults, because even as adults, we still deal with this. To be truthful and to be honest, we still deal with it. We go through, the motions of saying things, out of our mouth that we don't mean, or just saying things because we're upset in the moment, or we may be in conversation with one another and we're not catching, what we're saying, and it comes off, very kind of like abusive, like, because we can be very, very strong with our words. So I definitely agree with that. Who else do we have in here? Okay, we have Zonetta, my cousin Kai. She's in here. That's his oldest sister.
No.
He's waving. Okay, so Zoni. Now, I know that we talked about conflict versus bullying. Which one do you feel is more beneficial to your situation? Is it conflict, or is it more so bullying?
More so bullying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Michelle said also treat people the way you want to be treated. That's also another good comment. Janae said don't let anybody get to you. That's good. So that's towards you, Zoni. She said don't let anybody get to you. I strongly and firmly stand by that comment. Don't let anybody get to you, because a lot of us, we weren't as strong as we were before, and as we got older with age, we saw how people dealt with situations, and we whether chose it was the right way to deal with it or it was the wrong way to deal with it. Exactly. So I love the fact that, that she said that, which is, even with that, it's not really easy not letting anything get to you, because then you have children or adults that deal with self-esteem. Some of them, their self-esteem is not as, not on a good level, to where as though they will look at a comment and they'll brush it off. So I like the fact that she said that. So let's go back to the different types of bullying. So we talked about physical, we talked about verbal, and we talked about social, and also cyberbullying. So I want to dig a little deeper with cyberbullying, because I feel that it's very important, because a lot of this that we deal with bullying now, it's really cyber a lot. Like, it's really a lot of cyberbullying that goes on. So
keyboard thugs.
Huh?
Keyboard thugs.
Right, or that's the term that we use.
Yeah.
So Zoni, I'm not sure, Zoni, if you have social media, anything. Do you have social media platforms? You do? Yeah. Okay, what do you have?
I have Instagram, Snapchat, and that's it.
Okay, you got Facebook. TikTok. Okay, TikTok. Who else in here is TikTok? Who else on here is on TikTok? I know Jace is on TikTok. How do y'all be doing, like, the TikToks and stuff? Is like Shireen, you on TikTok too?
I just go on TikTok to watch the videos and laugh at first. You're not gonna catch me up there doing some dance.
Yes. Okay. Would you say, Zoni?
I have my own account, and basically you got videos.
Okay.
That's actually cool, and how to make likes and all that.
Okay. So who else? Let's see who else we have in the comments that has, like, social media platforms. I think specifically we were talking about TikTok. So Janae says she has TikTok, Prayer, Michelle. Okay. And
yeah, already got some TikTok, Instagram.
Okay. Michelle also said make sure you go to an adult and be with a buddy system. Yes, you got to have a buddy. You got to have a buddy with you. That's a good point to have. Yes. Because I was always, I don't know about y'all, but I was always considered the strong friend. I looked out, for the group. So you always have to have a strong friend. So Prayer said, I have Snap, TikTok, and Insta. Y'all just y'all all
Yeah.
over, huh? We on listen. We on every social media, huh? I just watched the videos to laugh. Okay, that's them videos. They do be funny though.
They be
So
funny. I'd be like, oh man.
okay, so let's dig into cyberbullying and the major effect, because to take a turn and let's have a serious moment is a lot of children, like you were saying, Shireen, they commit suicide and things of that sort because of social
Yeah.
media. Whether it's a picture or a video or just whatever that gets leaked, or just people in group chats, and
Yeah.
they spill
And
everything, so it's very unfortunate. So how do you feel
and
about
they
that, Shireen?
it's just to the point, like, if somebody is doing all that, just go talk to your parents. Really
Mm-hmm.
just talk to your parents. Don't go left thinking, taking your life is going to solve anything, because
Mm-hmm.
it's not. Just go talk to your parents. Go talk to an adult, because
Mm-hmm.
I know at that age I wasn't, you could have made fun of me about my weight, which they did. I still didn't come home thinking about killing myself. I wanted to do my homework so I can go outside, and I could jump double dutch, so I was always the
Uh-huh.
turner. So that
That's
was
funny.
that was
Listen.
just me. I just wanted to go out and have fun with the neighborhood kids.
Mm-hmm. Listen, that the just talking about the cyberbullying, it makes my head itch,
Man,
because it's like
yeah,
you wanna save everybody, like you.
you do.
Who
You
else?
do.
Jace is on TikTok. Michelle says so sad, but we monitor his time on there. Yeah, yes, that's a
Yes.
very, very good point. Virtual hug.
Virtual
Okay,
hug.
Janae's giving virtual hugs. We love hugs.
Yes.
No one is worth your life. That's very important.
Yes.
Let's jump back to Pastor Washington's comment about monitoring Jace's time on TikTok. Let's leave that up there for a second.
Yeah.
I believe that's very important, to monitor your child's time, whether it be your niece, nephew, little cousin, daughter,
Yeah.
son, whomever. I think that's important, because not only do you want them to be into other things like other extracurricular activities, but they have things like homework, and if they're in church, they have to do you know church things, or whatever the case may be, or whatever they have to do during the week, and
Yeah.
monitoring time. And that's good for adults too. That's very, very good for adults too, monitoring time, because
Yeah.
time can get away from us. We can sit there and we can scroll on Instagram at 4:30, and then as soon as we turn around, it's 6:30, and we were like, dang, I was on Instagram all that time.
Yeah.
And what's so funny is that if all of you whoever have Apple devices, they have this thing where they tell you how much time you spent on each social media.
Yeah. I be looking
They
at. I just
have
throw the
it.
phone away.
Yeah, they have it where they'll tell you how many hours that you have spent on it say social networking, or it'll say messages, or it'll say on the phone. Like, it really is pretty much the iPhone is trying to get you together, pretty much. Like, you spend
Yeah.
too much time here,
Yeah.
so I really do believe in monitoring children's time when it comes to social media, not allowing them their brain and their mind to just wander with everything that's going on with social media. Do you have something you want to say, Zoni? Look, this is
Yeah.
this about you. Go ahead, feel free.
Well, there's a problem with me playing the game, and I
Okay.
have a lot of I have a lot of family members that I'd say like I have a problem playing the game a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd be trying to stop, but I just like games, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a gamer for my dream. But
Okay.
and it was in my dream too, and I got a lot of money, but I don't
Okay.
really playing the game is gonna help you be your help.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Wait, let me let me make sure I heard him correctly. He said playing the game is not going to be your help. Okay, did I hear that correctly?
Health.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Health.
okay. Okay. He was saying that playing the game
And
will not, so you were basically explaining that spending so much time on something won't be like your hell. That's what you were saying?
your health.
Oh, your help. Okay. Okay. So he did say help. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, so his comment was, very important. And he's basically saying not to spend so much time, on one thing, because that's not going to help you. If someone is
Mm-mm.
bullying you on social media or in person, you can't run to the game for help. That's not going to help you. That's not going to be beneficial to your help. So that's very important. Who do we have in the comments? So Prayer said, don't let anyone tell you that you're not something. Okay. She said, I agree, Prayer. And Michelle said, same thing with Android. Yes, they are really cracking down with monitoring, your time, and they're documenting all of that. And it's telling you every single
Mm-hmm.
day how much time you've spent on something. And like,
True.
we have to, and even as adults, we got to really monitor our time, because children, they don't really have like as much to do as us as an adults do. We go to work and things like, even though they go to school, but we do things on another level than what they do. They want to play games and go outside. We over here working businesses and all sorts of
Yeah.
stuff. So I think that's important, to monitor your children's time on, and making sure that we are eyeing what they are getting themselves into, because TikTok can just be TikTok, but let me tell you, they go hard on people even on TikTok. So
Yeah.
I think that's very important. Also with social media is, if your child is having these social media platforms, to always use the settings that the social media platform gives you, like YouTube. They'll cut the comments off, to where as though they can't write comments. Or if your child is a YouTuber, you can turn the comments off. So that way they're not reading negative things, or they're not filling their head with negative comments,
Yeah.
or just all different sorts of things. So I do believe in monitoring the time of a child and how much time they spend on social media. Go write a book, or, like my mother used to do with me, go outside, go outside. Now they
Yeah.
didn't really have, they had Instagram and stuff like that back when I was going outside, but I wasn't doing that. I was outside. I had to be outside, and I had a flip phone. We wasn't doing no Instagram on no flip phone. So I was
That T9
outside.
is not cute.
So
That
I
T9.
like that. Who else did we have? Always, she said, always have a backup career. Okay. I think she just gave us another topic, maybe for next
Yeah.
week. So I think that we pretty much covered everything. Zoni, do you have anything else that you want to share with everybody? Do you have any more advice or any more tips that you want to share?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the problem with me is sometimes when I do something that's an accident or bad,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I lie, and lying is
Ooh.
not giving you the help to tell the
Mm-hmm.
truth.
Yeah.
So I'm telling y'all guys, don't ever lie to your parents
Mm-hmm.
or your grandmas or your family members, and don't lie about if you get bullied.
Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. That last tip, that last advice that he gave was very important, Shireen,
Yes.
because
Yes,
a
definitely.
lot of people, a lot of children, they'll come home and they'll mask it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that everybody in the comments can agree with me. We're very good at masking. I mean,
Yeah.
down to a T. And I'm not even saying
Yeah.
just masking with, our facial expressions, but just masking the hurt, period. They go to school and they have to deal with those things, and then they come home, and before they walk through the front door, they're trying to get themselves together, so that they don't have to say what hurt them or say what they dealt with in school. Because a lot of times what we as humans do. We try to push a person to make them believe that they're strong in that moment, and they're really not.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
They're
we have
not.
to accept people for where they are in that moment. And also with accepting it, we have to acknowledge it first, accept it, and then help them be better. You know, help them gain that strength, you know, gain that courage, and help them to be brave so that they can go in another day and be able to turn the situation around. So I
I agree.
definitely like that last comment. Michelle said, she said, "Amen. A lying is a sin. Don't lie." Yes, we do not want
Yes.
to encourage. We want to encourage you all. You know, even the adults that's watching, tell the truth. You know,
Yes.
tell the truth. You know, don't wait for a situation to grow. You know, for you to finally say something. You know, say something as soon as it happens. So we want to encourage you all tonight with that. I hope you guys, let me blow up the comments and let me know that you guys enjoy Zoni tonight. Did you
I
guys
did.
take away from what he was saying? Did you guys enjoy um what he was giving you guys? Did you guys enjoy the slides that we put together? We gave some good points breaking down the difference. Did you guys like that? Let's see
I
who's
know I did.
look, me too. Okay. Michelle said yes. Okay. Okay. Sister Bonita said this was awesome. He did a great job. Michelle said, thank you, Zoni. Prayer says she did. Janae says she definitely did. Michelle said, thank you for your service, lady. Thank you so much for
Oh,
joining
you're
us.
welcome. Thank you.
We appreciate you
Thank you,
for watching.
Michelle.
All of you who watch us every single Friday. This is 6 weeks, y'all. Or
Yeah.
actually this makes the 7th week, because this past Sunday we announced that it was 6 weeks, so this is our 7th week. So let's give it up for our 7th week. Like, this is 7 weeks of our HCKids. We are on a roll. Okay,
Yes.
who else do we have in the comments? Is
Let's
that it?
see.
Okay,
Yes.
so I want who said, she said thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I really do hope you guys are enjoying Teen Talk. We have so many of you that we are going to be reaching out to come and be a part. I love the fact that you guys are so engaging. You know, every single Friday, you're not afraid to speak up. You know, and even if you are, you're still being encouraging. You know, even if you're not comfortable with sharing your experiences, you're still encouraging someone else that is on here. So I really do appreciate you guys for that. Michelle said, yay, let's keep it going. I may like this better than regular Bible study. Haha. Oh, prayer is clapping. Hi, Linda Booth. Hi, I'm well. How are you? Yes, we're in here tonight. We got 10 people going strong. We're on a move. We're growing. We are growing, and we have so
Yes.
many of you that we're going to have conversations with about. So I want to do something real quick. Let me know in the comments what we should talk about next week. I want to open this up because I want you guys to be, you know, comfortable with conversations and also give your input. I want this to be, you know, fun and then spiritual enough for you guys to share your experiences with us. So what do you think our next topic should be next Friday? Drop it in the comments. I want to see what
Yeah.
you guys say. Zoni. So while they're doing that, Zoni, did you like it? Did you enjoy today?
Yeah, and
You
thank you
did?
for adding me to the live. And yeah,
Okay, okay. You are so welcome.
and
God bless you all. Much love,
everybody
family. See
in
you
this live,
Sunday.
we love you.
Say it
And
again.
yeah,
Say that again, sweetie.
everybody in this room, in this live, we love you and pray for you, whatever is happening to you. And
Okay. We like that. All right.
yeah,
So
Thank
we like
you.
that. So we see in the comments that we should talk about careers. So that's kind of like the second vote on careers. So
Mm.
let's I think it's a go. I think
Yeah.
it is a go.
Yes,
I think it's
definitely.
a go. I think it's a go. Okay, so we got careers as down as one of our topics that we could, talk about. So hopefully one of you guys can come on here and talk about, careers with us. I think that that's very motivational to all of
Yes,
the young people that'll be watching, that'll give them an idea of what's out there, how to start. You listen, we're on a roll, y'all. Okay. It's so much.
yes,
I'm excited
yes.
already. Can we just skip to Friday already? Can we just skip to Friday already? So, Zoni, thank you so much. Myself, Shireen, everyone that's
Thank you.
watching, we thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you for being on with us tonight.
Yes,
And we're gonna see y'all next Friday. Please share this live stream if someone didn't see it, or someone that you feel should watch this, or it'll be encouraging for them. Please share this. Click that share button, tag their name, send it to them in Messenger. Just share it, copy the link, send it to them in the group chat and your
yes,
messages, wherever, email it to them, however you want to do it. Share this live stream. This is one of the live streams that is very, very important. I
yes,
loved the conversation tonight. I love the conversation tonight. It was even uplifting for me too. He shared some things that kind of, helped me too, to be honest. Listen,
yes.
the young kids helping out the old people.
Hey,
So
there's nothing wrong
I
with
think
that.
I thank you so much. I also want to give a big shout out to our pastor, Pastor Cameron Washington,
Yes,
who has, blessed us, with giving the children a platform to, to talk and to show their gifts, because Shireen, I don't know about you, but the last 2 Fridays of this Teen Talk, I've been hearing some speakers.
yeah,
We might
yeah.
we might have some preachers on here. So
Hey,
big shout out to our pastor. Thank you so much. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love all of you who have been watching, all of you who are commenting, and
yes,
we appreciate you guys so much. We are going to see you guys next Friday.
yes,
We want you to come pumped. We want you to invite a friend, share it, watch it with your other family members, whomever. So
yes.
definitely share this broadcast, and we are out. We are going to see you guys. Yes, future pastors. Yes, that listen. I'm not the only one that see the vision. Okay, so we're going to see you guys next Friday at 7 p.m. Zoni,
Yes.
thank you so much once again.
Thank you, Zoni, for being part of this Teen Talk tonight.
No problem.
Yes. So Zoni, can you pray us out? Would you do the honor of praying us out? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. God, thank you for this day. God, thank you for this life. God, thank you, whoever is at home having a lot of problems, and fix them for us, please, God. In this life, we love all of y'all, even when they bully. God, thank you for this world, and amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Okay. We love you guys. See you guys next Friday at 7 p.m.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie.